Hello, this is the Saurfang Heroic Guide from LearnToPlayWow.com, brought to you with the help of Guild Rise from Xavius. I'll start with the 10-man version as things are a bit more easier to see, then I'll move on to the 25-man. On Heroic, the ads can cause quite a few problems. They now snare the players, reducing their movement speed by 80%. And when they reach the players, they almost one-shot them. Slowing and DPSing them properly should be your main concern. You want the ads to be slowed the moment they spawn, and then use other abilities on them. If they are not slowed as they spawn, they will travel 2-3 feet in just a second, which is bad. So use a shaman slowing totem or a hunter frost trap for the initial slow, with the hunter trap activated on Saurfang just before the spawn. After the initial 50% slow, use any other forms of slows, stuns or pushback effects that your raid has at its disposal. In our group, the most important slows came from the Death Knights, each using chains of ice on one ad. Those chains make the fight a whole lot easier. If no Death Knight in the raid, a rogue can AoE once with crippling poison. The Moonkin push back the ads using Typhoon. If, let's say, you are in a 10-man group and you have 2 tanks, 3 healers and only 2 ranged to deal with the 2 ads, then if those 2 range can't kill the ads fast enough, then the melees can also help out with some DPS after the ranged have the initial aggro. The slow effect from the ads occurs with a bit of a delay. So the melees can run a bit after the ads, but once the melees are slowed, there isn't much point for them to run up and down. Retribution paladins can use Hands of Freedom on themselves, and they can also stun the ads. Using this strategy makes the ads rarely reach their target, and even if they do get close, each ranged has some sort of escape method, like Blink for mages or Portal Teleport for locks. In 25-man, you get 5 beasts. It's important to have 1 or 2 ranged for each one. It's 2 ranged per ad if you have 10 ranged in your group. If you have, let's say, 9 ranged, then there will be 1 ranged for ad number 5. Once the other ranged kill their targets, they switch to number 5, or to whichever ad is left alive. Our slows on the ads were like this. First, the Hunter Trap and the 3-second AoE stun Shadow Fury from the lock. After that, the Moonkin pushed them back, and then they were dead. We had 6 marks at the end of the battle, which are quite a challenge to heal. If someone dies, Saurfang heals for 20%, so obviously you don't want anybody dying. Assigning a healer to each mark is recommended. But for the first 2-3 marks, all healers can help, as that will keep the first healers assigned for the first marks with enough mana to spam heal at the end. Healers can become more efficient by checking out the blood power of Saurfang. The more blood power he has, the more healing is needed. Both healers and tanks should use cooldowns when he reaches high blood power. The more problematic part of this battle is towards the end, when he reaches 20% and goes into a frenzy, and when that gets combined with a lot of blood power. Save Bloodlust Heroism for 20%. The Saurfang 25 heroic fight can be quite challenging, as it is the first fight to give a heroic mark. Don't get discouraged. If people from your raid understand what they need to do and assignments for ads and marks are done well, you will succeed. I wish you the best of luck and the best of drops. This has been a guide from LearnToPlayWow.com. Thanks for watching.